Apple is about to do something with the iPhone 18 Pro Max that could make every other flagship smartphone look like it is standing still. And the price? It is going to start right around $1,299. But here is the thing. What you get for that money this time around is genuinely different from anything Apple has shipped before. If you're sitting on an iPhone 13, 14, or even a 15 Pro Max right now, this video is going to help you figure out exactly what to do. Buy now, wait, or skip entirely. Let's get into it. The biggest story around the iPhone 18 Pro Max is not just the chip or the camera. It is the display. Apple is reportedly making a serious move toward a true under-display Face ID system. That means the dynamic island, that cutout you have been staring at for 2 years, finally disappears. You get a completely clean, uninterrupted screen for the first time in iPhone history. That is not a minor refresh. That is a fundamental change to how the device looks and feels in your hand every single day. But that is not the biggest change. Not even close. The A19 Pro chip is coming, and early performance estimates from supply chain analysts suggest this is not a small generational step. We are looking at a chip built on a second-generation 2nm architecture. In real-world terms, that means tasks that currently take your iPhone 15 Pro Max 8 seconds, like exporting a 4K timeline in a video editing app, could complete in under 5 seconds on the 18 Pro Max. That is a 35 to 40% improvement you will feel every single time you pick this device up. For creators shooting and editing on their phone, that gap is not a number on a spec sheet. That is time you get back every single day. Here is where things get very interesting. Apple is also expected to push RAM to 12 gigabytes on the Pro Max tier. Right now, the iPhone 16 Pro Max runs on 8 gigabytes. That 4 gigabyte jump directly impacts how Apple Intelligence, Apple's AI system, performs on device. More RAM means more AI tasks processed locally without sending data to the cloud. Faster responses, smarter suggestions, and a genuinely more capable assistant experience compared to what you have right now. Samsung's Galaxy S25 Ultra is already shipping with 12 gigabytes of RAM. Google's Pixel 9 Pro XL runs the same. Apple arriving at 12 gigs on the 18 Pro Max closes that gap, and with Apple's chip efficiency advantage, the real-world AI performance could comfortably lead the entire Android market. Most buyers comparing spec sheets are completely missing this detail. The camera system on the iPhone 18 Pro Max is expected to get a significant computational upgrade, not just hardware pixels, but smarter processing behind every shot. Leaks point toward a new 48-megapixel periscope telephoto with improved low-light performance and a wider aperture. Video recording is expected to push into true 8K territory, driven by the A19 Pro's neural engine handling the processing load in real time. For professional content creators, that single camera improvement alone changes the value calculation dramatically. Now let's talk about battery life, because this is the part that almost nobody is talking about right now. The iPhone 18 Pro Max is expected to arrive with a larger battery cell and improved power efficiency from the 2nm chip working together. Independent estimates suggest all-day battery life could stretch to 24 to 26 hours of real mixed usage. That is not lab testing. That is the kind of battery life where you stop thinking about your charger completely. Compared to the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra, which delivers strong battery life but relies more heavily on aggressive power management, Apple's combination of chip efficiency and a larger cell could make the 18 Pro Max the single best battery performer in the flagship smartphone category. And this is the part that surprised analysts the most. Charging speed is reportedly getting a meaningful upgrade. Apple is expected to finally move toward 45-watt wired charging on the Pro Max tier. For context, the current iPhone 16 Pro Max charges at around 27 watts. This is not Apple catching up. At 45 watts with Apple's optimized charging system, the 18 Pro Max could hit 50% charge in roughly 30 minutes. That is a significant real-world improvement for professionals and travelers who cannot afford to wait. Now, let's talk about the buying decision, because this is what actually matters. An expected starting price of $1,299, the iPhone 18 Pro Max is not cheap. But let's put that number in context. If you are upgrading from an iPhone 13 Pro Max, you're looking at a device that is 4 generations behind in chip performance, missing Apple Intelligence entirely, running an older camera system, and losing out on all of the display and connectivity improvements that have stacked up since 2021. Spreading that $1,299 investment across 3 to 4 years of daily premium use works out to roughly $30 to $36 per month. For a device you use more than any other piece of technology you own, that math holds up. If you're coming from the iPhone 15 Pro Max, the calculation is tighter. You have a great chip, a solid camera, a capable display. Upgrading to the 18 Pro Max makes strong sense if the under-display Face ID design matters to you. If you're a creator who needs the A19 Pro's processing power, or if battery life and AI performance are daily pain points. If none of those apply, your 15 Pro Max still delivers a premium experience. If you own an iPhone 16 Pro Max right now, the honest answer is wait. You have the current chip, the best current camera system, and Apple Intelligence already running. The 18 Pro Max will be a meaningful improvement, but upgrading after just 1 year rarely delivers enough real-world return to justify the cost. Here is the final verdict broken down clearly. If you're on an iPhone 13, 14, or any model from 2022 or earlier, buy the 18 Pro Max when it launches. This is the upgrade cycle where every area of the device improves simultaneously. Performance, display, camera, battery, AI, and design all move forward at once. That rarely happens. This is the right moment. If you're a professional or a creator using your phone as a production tool, the 18 Pro Max is designed for exactly what you do. The A19 Pro, the upgraded camera, and the expanded RAM make this a legitimate professional workflow upgrade. If you're a casual user on a 2-year-old iPhone 15 or newer, you can wait. Your device is still fast, still supported, and still capable. There is no urgency that should push you into a purchase that does not yet deliver you clear daily value. If you're comparing the 18 Pro Max directly against the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra or the Google Pixel 9 Pro XL at similar price points, the ecosystem advantage, the chip performance lead, and the long-term software support window give Apple a clear edge for buyers who want the best long-term ownership value from a single device. The iPhone 18 Pro Max is shaping up to be the most complete Pro Max Apple has ever built. Not because of one headline feature, but because almost every system in the phone is improving at the same time. Before you finalize this decision, there is one more development coming that could shift how every flagship on this list is priced heading into late 2025. We are covering that in full, and it changes the comparison picture significantly. That one is coming next.